Hello and welcome to the Utilita Arena Birmingham, the venue that for a 30th consecutive year has played host to the YONEX All England Championships. And this is the 113th edition of this tournament, which makes it the oldest and most prestigious international tournament in the sport of badminton. And this tournament is also the second of 4 Super 1000 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And as part of the World Tour, as has become tradition, we have the World Tour Finals trophy brought into the arena. And the World Tour Finals is just for the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines, determined from the results of all World Tour tournaments throughout the year. Well, this is the second session of the day. We had a tremendous opening session, and let me tell you, this evening is even better. We're starting with women's doubles, and it's a repeat of last year's World Championship final. It's also the Olympic silver against the Olympic bronze medalists, Chen and Jia Yifan, winners of the All England title back in 2019, up against Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young of Korea. Then it's men's singles and Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, the Olympic bronze medalist, looking to become the first Indonesian men's singles player in the All England semi-final for 14 years. He's up against Anders Antonsen, who was a World Championship silver medalist back in 2019, and he's looking to reach his 3rd semi-final here. Then it's mixed doubles and Robin Tabelin and Selena Peek. Well, there's been no mixed doubles pair from the Netherlands in the semi-final for 23 years. They're hoping to change that today. They're up against Kim Won-ho and Jong Na-ung, beaten finalists last week at the German Super 300. Then it's an all unseeded men's singles. The Commonwealth Games silver medalist Ng Si-yong, who yesterday defeated the defending champion Victor Axelsen, up against Li Shifeng of China. Then we finish with mixed doubles, and the 2 left-handers from Korea, So Seung-jae and Che Yoo-jung, up against the 2021 world champions and beaten finalists here 3 years ago, Pua Varanukroh and Tae Rattanachai. Well, as far as the women's doubles draw is concerned, well, at quarterfinal stage, there was 3 pairs from China, 2 from Korea, so 5 different nationalities, but only 4 seeds, only 1 in the bottom half of the draw, and they have lost. So it's all unseeded in the bottom half of the draw, which means we will have an unseeded pair in the All England final. So the players already on court, as you can see, and the ladies in the all-black kit, the number 6 seeds, Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young, who were beaten by their opponents of today in the World Championship finals last year. And as you can see, that is the last time that they've actually met each other. 12th meeting, as you can see, between the 2 pairs, and it is the reigning and 3-time world champions from China who have an 8-3 advantage. So I think perhaps even more important than the last meeting between these 2 pairs is the fact that the Chinese reigning world champions have won the last 5 encounters. So they seem to have the measure of Kim and Kong. So the Chinese pair are the number 1 seeds. The former champions, Chen is 25 years of age, from Meizhou in eastern Guangdong province in the south of China, and they're currently enjoying their 117th week, 6th different spell as world number 1s. This is their 7th All England Championships, and they won the title in 2019, beating Matsumoto and Nagahara in the final. But this is their 4th quarterfinal, and as you can see, Jia Yifan, also 25, in fact she's only 6 days younger than her partner. They played 2 tournaments prior to this year, and they were in the final of both. And they haven't lost a final, although they were only runners-up in India. They had to pull out due to illness. Now, when we look at their results, well, Iwanaga and Nakanishi in the first round, that was straight games, and the four-time European Championship bronze medalists, Frogel and Thorsen, also 2 games in yesterday's match. So to the Koreans, and Kim So-young, well, she's the older of the two. She was born in Daegu, which means large hill. It's actually the 4th largest city in the Republic of Korea. They went up 1 place on the world ranking to number 6 earlier this week, but as you can see, they have been number 1 just 3 weeks as world number 1s from the beginning of October last year. Kong Hee-young is 26 and she's from Daejeon in the central region of South Korea. This is their 5th appearance at the All England as a partnership and a 3rd quarter-final in their last 3 appearances. But they've never reached a semi-final. They want to go to new territory today. Well, looking at their matches like their opponents, they've won their first 2 matches in 2 straight games. Effler and Lohau of Germany in the first game. Look at the scoreline in that second game, just 3 points. And then Lee Chia-sin and Teng Chung-seon of Chinese Taipei. That was only just over the half-hour mark. Alan Potter from England is our umpire for this one, and Amanda Balaam also from England is the service judge. Well, I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that former Danish head coach Stine Pedersen is sitting beside me. And very quickly, before the player introductions, you can't get much better than this. Olympic silver against bronze medalists, a repeat of the World Championship final. This should be a cracker.
Yeah, it should be a very, very good match.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young, Korea. And on my left, Chen and Jia Yifan, China. Jia Yifan to serve, to Kim So-young, love all, play.
So this women's doubles quarter-final gets underway. The reigning world champions, 3-time world champions Chen and the left-handed Jia Yifan nearest to us. Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young, a very solid pair. And I suspect we might see some very long rallies. Oh, it's just long, 2 flats from Jia Yifan.
Service over, 1 love. Well, it was a nice idea from Chen. 2 love. Well, that World Championship final in Tokyo last year, 22-20, 21-14 in an hour and 2 minutes. The Chinese combination won. And do you remember that match, Stine? Do you remember tactically what happened?
No, to be honest, I don't remember it. I think I remember that it was a long 2-game match, so to speak. Would have been probably 1.5 hours had it gone to 3. And it was a bit, I remember the conditions, the playing conditions in Japan were a bit to the slow side, so it's interesting to see here today, whether it's been just like the previous days here in the arena, or perhaps it's become a little bit slower. There's some signs that we had a long opening session today, that playing conditions might have become a little bit slower.
It could be that they were just extremely good matches.
Yes.
That's going wide. Well, I have a feeling that the Koreans may try and get Chen to the back of the court and try and isolate her there, because we know that Jia Fan has got a fabulously hard smash, so they won't want her hitting from the back of the court.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, we know that Chen can also play the role as a playmaker from the backcourt with lots of different shot types to try and open up the Korean defense. And I actually also feel that Jia Fan is a bit more dangerous on the front court compared to Chen.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from Kong Hee-yong.
I think also it depends a little bit about how the playing mood is. When Chen is in fighter mood, then and she's really hard to handle, because she's such a fierce competitor.
Yeah, she can be very exuberant in her celebrations, which
sometimes the umpires have had to sort of calm her down a little bit.
Yeah, somebody's using a flash camera.
He played on the camera.
Oh, she did quite well with her English there. That's impressive. Yeah. You can't have a flash on either a video or somebody's... I don't think they're supposed to take any video, but they certainly don't want a flash on, whether it's photos or video.
Where is it?
There are stripes.
Over there.
White, white and green.
Okay.
White and green
Thank you.
stripes. Now you've been identified, you've been named and shamed.
Play.
Yeah, well, that's a prime example of the power on the smash from Jia Fan.
5-3. Service over. 4-5.
Good actions there by Kong Hee-yong. I think it was at the World Championship where I noticed that she had improved on the front court. Normally the preferred backcourt player in the Korean combination.
Yeah, right in between the two Korean players. They've got to sort out who's going for that one.
that's a beauty. My goodness me. What a super shot from Chen.
7-4.
That's amazing. Found the line. And Kang Kyung-jin on the right as we look at them. He's their coach. He's very happy with that. Longest rally so far as well. I know it's early stages, Dean, but I just feel that they're being more proactive, the Chinese pair. Proactive, certainly at the front of the court. Nice drop. Oh, good drop again. Didn't follow it up though. That's the thing with Chen. She hits one smash, possibly two, and then we'll go for a drop or a clear. What a rally.
I'm positive that we have slower playing conditions today.
Big point that.
Service over. Well, 5-8.
Been the longest rally of the match so far. .96 shots.
Yeah. And the amount of power the players put in their clear shots tells me that this is slower playing conditions than yesterday.
That's landed in. Oh, she's going to challenge. Well, virtually impossible for us to see that. But just going from the flight of the shuttle, it looked as if it may have been good. Indeed it was.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 9-5.
Well, I don't believe it's colder in the arena today,
No,
Steve.
it's warmer.
It's warmer, which should suggest that it's faster playing conditions, which we can only conclude, if you're right, that it's slower playing conditions, that they've gone down the speed of shuttle.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a possibility.
Oh, that's all right. She does lose her patience from the back of the court, Chen.
6-9. Play.
Play.
I'm not sure that was the right choice of shot from Kong Hee-yong.
No.
Anyway, was it, Steen?
No, I don't think so. But I thought it was clever play by Jia Yifan to take the pace out of her shot, get it below the tape in front of Kong Hee-young, who, even though she's, in my opinion, become better as a front court player, it's still not her preferred place to be on the court.
So with that error on the return of serve from Kong Hee-young, it means that the reigning world champions Chen and Jia Yifan have the advantage at the mid-game interval. A 5-point advantage. That's a healthy lead. Well, Kang Kyung-jin is Korean, and the lady beside him, she's the team physio, but she spent a number of years, she's Chinese, she spent a number of years in Korea, so she translates for him.
Yeah, and also Jia Yifan speaks a bit of Korean.
Coaches return to
So it's only Chen who's a little bit lost in translation there.
Play.
So the 5-point advantage for the reigning world champions.
Service over. 7-11.
Well judged.
I would challenge that if I were...
Service over.
Well, they've only got one challenge.
Yeah, that's right. So that might sort of erase it, but oh, it was short.
Yeah. Oh, she almost raised her hand,
Yeah.
Kim So-young, to challenge. Thought better of it. Oh, dear me. So 2 service errors
8-12.
and consecutive points. I think they're definitely trying to pin Chen to the back of the court. And that's going to go long.
Service over. 13-8.
Another
Service over.
3 service errors in
Yeah.
the last 4 points.
Service practice early Monday morning before departure for Swiss Open. Very powerful by Kong Hee-young.
10-13. Change.
Just 2 points in it now.
11-13.
And Chen and Jia are starting to look a little bit impatient in their attack. The high serve to me from Kim So-young.
Oh, that's a good defence. Turn their defence into attacking play. That defensive shot from Kim So-young.
12-13.
She's serving a tumble serve, Kim So-young.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So just 1 point in it now. 6 of the last 8 points. Oh, that's a great shot from Chen.
That's going to be important, the way I see it. Who plays well on the mid-court area in the transition phase between attack and defense. When the shuttles are this slow, or the playing conditions, I don't know what the shuttle, whether it's the shuttles or humidity, whatever the reason is, but it just seems much slower than the previous days. Oi.
Oh, she needed an extra step there to be able to give it a bit of a thump. Oh, that's a nice backhand. Yeah, well played. I love that backhand from Kong Hee-young.
Service over.
Virtually no backswing, virtually no follow through. Kept it flat over the net. That was a beauty.
Ready to play.
That's a good smash. I thought perhaps Xia Yifan was a little upright in her defensive stance there, Steen.
Yeah.
So back level.
And a total change of momentum towards Kim and Kong.
8 of the last 11 points.
Very proactive, Kim So-young at the net.
Yeah, there they are, just keeping Chen at the back.
Yeah.
Service over. 15-14.
I felt that was an opportunity for Kong. Going wide. That's 2 defensive errors in 2 rallies from Kong Hee-young.
16-14.
And there was another also where Chen targeted the inner side of Kong earlier on in this game here. So a little bit of a question mark on her defense, Kong.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that the first time the Koreans have played it long? In this game, I haven't noticed any other.
17-14.
I can't remember either.
If so, then they've controlled the drift incredibly well.
Service over. 15-17.
Nice drop.
Wow.
a rally. Well, there was nothing wrong with the speed of those smashes from Kim So-young.
They looked extremely powerful to me. I was very, very impressed.
16, 17.
Yeah. One point in it. It's another super backhand. Brilliant!
Fantastic rally.
This is just wonderful women's doubles.
They're mixing it up so great, the Koreans, because I feel they've become much more attacking here after the interval, not just content lifting. They see that, okay, we can actually put it away on the Chinese defense. I think they're playing faster at the moment, especially in the attack. But definitely momentum with Kim and Kong.
18-17.
Well, the Koreans led 2-0 in this opening game, and since then they've been playing catch-up. But they're now back into the lead. Oh, that's short. That got what it deserved.
It's sort of a boomerang lift. It could have cut back without the Chinese touching it. Yeah. Can't lift that short and expect to survive.
Well, it was ambitious to try a backhand smash.
19-18.
Yeah, she was trying to play it to the right place. Cross court, there was a gap. They are being proactive, aren't they? They're looking to attack the Koreans. And that's good to see, because I thought in the early stages they were being a little bit passive.
Yeah. But I also think that it's important for them to win this first game here, because if the playing conditions are a little bit slow, then I think actually it's the preferred side, the far side of the court here, where you get help from the drift in your attack.
I think it's preferable in doubles anyway.
Yeah.
What a good rally. I like that clear.
It's fantastic badminton.
Oh, missed by a country mile.
Service over. Game point 19.
That's a pity after such a good rally. And that error from Kim So-young means that the reigning world champions have a game point opportunity. Lovely shot from Jia Fan to close out the opening game. What a wonderful demonstration of
First game
women's doubles.
Chen and Jia Fan, 21-19.
Umpire confirming that scoreline, 21-19, 28 minutes for that opening game.
不清楚，没有像开局那么果断。对方的教练是比较加速，对方的。不要，我们先不要太激动。자리만 빨리 잡아.他后来那个다시 한번 해봐. 좋아, 무대야.
For 120 seconds. For 120 seconds.
Well, that was an absolutely fantastic opening game. Both pairs playing so well, and both looking to attack.
Play.
Well, badminton women's doubles at its very best. Here we go, second game. Reigning world champions, one game to the goods. That's nice from Chen.
One love.
The way she turned that racket head at the last moment to play the little block, that was absolutely delightful. Great disguise. Oh, it's called goods. That's great control. Assuming the drift is still making the shuttle fly a little faster, coming towards this near side of the court, but that's plumb on the line.
And that's why in the first game was making a note of the Koreans when they made an error on the back line. It was a significant error, but first I noticed great serve.
Look at that flick serve.
Three
Is it a flick or is it a drive?
It was drive.
A number of times we've seen her serve an ace with that particular serve.
Yeah. It looks completely similar, the short and the long serve.
Nice.
Clever play by Chen. If we look at it from the Koreans' perspective here, I felt that it was a bit devastating they lost the first game, because I think what they felt was the better side is no longer the better side. I feel they thought that they were going to play the better side here in the second game, but it's very difficult because
5 love.
Chen and Zhao, they're getting help from the drift in their attack, so they really got to be careful. And now I feel it's almost imperative that they pin Chen like they started doing in the first game, but they chase her from side to side and move their stance forward so they can keep a good length on their shots, because otherwise they will be in trouble in the defense, I think. It's dangerous with Jia Yifan at the back, except for misjudgments like this, because she's such a hard hitter, and when she gets a little bit extra help, which we think she does.
Yeah.
And that could be lethal.
Oh, that's magnificent. Inside edge of the back line. That is delightful. What a super shot from Kim So-young. Completely taking the pace out of it, even got the net caught. Wonderful.
Service over, 6-3.
That's the problem with the cross-court clear, which came from Kim So-young. Really invites the straight smash to the forehand side of your partner. And a forehand defensive shot is a lot more difficult to play than a backhand defensive shot. More difficult to generate power. Technically more difficult. Short. Yeah. Got what it deserved.
And outside the picture, Jia Yifan pointing towards the sideline, asking her coaches whether she should have left the previous one. Yeah, Kang signals that it was in. Just play on, just play on. Hit some more smashes, you're winning. Don't start hoping for errors from your opponents.
Another soft shot doing the damage.
Yeah.
Service over.
No
4-7.
power to feed off on the defence for the Chinese pair. Plus it makes them move forward from their central base position. They're slightly late on that.
And it's unexpected because it's from such a low position. Kim So-young is playing it.
Yeah, good at
5-7.
Oh, that's good judgment. That can only have
Service
been
over.
wrong by a whisker.
8-5.
Yes, absolute whisker. Let's go wide.
It's not looking good for Korean fans at the moment.
9-5.
But again, one of those blocked shots close to the net that does the damage to the defensive stance.
That's long of the back line. Too flat.
Service
Hitting
over.
with the drift,
6-9.
and that's what happens. Another one just long of the back line.
Super important for the
7-9.
Koreans
Yeah.
to get a couple of easy points. They just gifted a couple of easy points themselves. Now get them back.
That is a great interception from Kong Hee-yong.
8-9.
After she served, she knew exactly where the reply was going to come, and she was ready and waiting. So, 1 point in it.
Fault. Receiver. Feet.
Well, Chen is faulted for
9-4.
moving before the serve was struck. Yes, good spot by the umpire. Good spot. Wow. 9-all. Nice. Well, 5 straight points to go into the lead.
10-9.
She's had a very good touch, Kim So-young, on these blocks there. I think she missed one, but it looks so easy when they're successful. I can tell you it's very, very difficult to reduce the pace to the exact right amount.
Nice. Like that block. Yep, they're trying to keep Chen to the back again. Oh! She put that away with venom. Immediately apologises. Both the Chinese players apologise.
Service over. 10-all.
That was the one that did the damage, wasn't it? The block across court from Xia Yifan. And certainly that final shot from Chen was never going to come back. So who's going to have the advantage at the mid-game interval? answer is the Koreans.
11-10 interval.
6 of the last 7 points to the Korean pair. That is remarkable.
쫙쫙 빠져야 된다 하고 수아 밑에서 필요 없고 수아 너무 긴 거는 안 때릴 때 말씀하시겠다 올라 다시 빵 때려 위로 없어서 위로 때리면 조심해요.
Lee Kyung-won, the coach, former All England champion herself.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Ready to play? Players on court.
So the players return to court, and this is probably wasn't a very opportune moment for the Koreans to have a mid-game interval. Of course, you have to take a mid-game interval, but they were on a real roll.
They were. But again, I think they have to be satisfied with being in this position here, because down 9-5, things could have looked a lot worse than they do now. And mistake here from Jia Yifan, and I had a suspicion in the first game, and I think it's very difficult to say, but I have a feeling that Jia Yifan is 98% ready, where the 3 other players are 100% ready.
That was wonderful play from Kim So-young at the front of the court. 1, 2, 3, 4.
13-10.
Amazing. 8 of the last 9 points. Intercepted by Jia Yifan.
Service over. 11-13.
Good placement by the smash, or good placement of the smash by Chen, going for the right hip, inviting it to be played back to the forehand of this lady.
Oh, they're both the same side, the Koreans. Yeah, there was a big gap. Oh, don't believe it! How on earth did the Koreans keep that rally going? That's amazing.
(12-13).
Well, she glances back towards the back line.
having made the error. I wonder if she thought that was going long. There's the glance back. Yeah. I think she was right to play it.
I think so too, from the position of her legs. It seemed like a good shot from the Koreans. They did that in the 2 rallies ago as well. The Koreans tried to work Jia Yufan on the backcourt. I don't think I would have done that if I were them, because they risk sort of waking her up. I would just go as in the first game, a lot of shots to Chen
Well,
with
that's
good
what
quality.
they're doing now.
Yeah. And then suddenly 1 or 2 shots, and preferably a block shot in front of Jia Yufan, but not being involved too much in the rally. Excellent.
Brilliant. It was Kim So-young, her rush forwards, that made all the difference in that rally.
15-12.
The final smash was very, very well placed. But it was Kim's rush forward that was the decisive shot, really, of the rally. Nice drop. Yeah, the Koreans getting in a bit of a muddle.
Service over.
Who was coming out
13-15.
on the right-hand side of the court, who was coming out on the left. There was that slight hesitation, and that cost them dear. Feeling this is an important rally.
If the Chinese win it, they're right back in it. If the Koreans win it, they have a good little cushion.
Missed it.
Service over. 16-13.
Yeah, Lee Kyung-won, Korean coach, she was happy with that rally. She won the All England title here 15 years ago with Lee Ho-jung. That's a nice shot. That's brilliant. Kong Hee-yeon finding the deep corner.
17-13.
Whips it straight down the line. Played to perfection.
It's a cheap point, isn't it, Steve?
I was just thinking this is a little bit similar to the 5-9 situation. The Koreans, they cannot get too complacent. They have to be super focused now, because otherwise in double quick time the Chinese will be back at 17 all.
Yeah, here they are working Chen. Oh, confusion again with the two Koreans. Both came out the same side. Oh, that's dangerous. Chai Fan doesn't need a second invitation to shots like that.
16-17.
That's where they got confused. They both ended up the left-hand side of the court.
Great shot from Chen. But again, a little bit of confusion in the Korean pair.
And that's really let the Chinese reigning world champions back into it. 17 all.
Service over. 18-17.
Just seemed a bit tentative in that rally, the Koreans.
Yeah.
Maybe nerves. Six of the last 7 points now to the #1 seeds from China.
And more or less out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The Koreans were in control.
Appeared to be at
Yeah.
17-13. So it's deja vu, isn't it? We were 19 all in the opening game. Long, and it was indeed. And now it's match point opportunity for Chen and Zhang Yufan.
Good shot.
That's well saved. That's perfect placement of the smash towards the left hip of the left-hander.
20 all.
Wonderful. So 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Goodness me, she moved well there, Kong Hee-yong.
21-20.
So having just saved a match point, now Kim and Kong have a game point opportunity to send this to a decider. It's one game all. They've come back from the brink of defeat. And Kim So-young and Kong Hee-yong have forced a decider against the former champions and reigning world champions Chen and Xia Yifan. One game all confirms the umpire, and we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
좋은 거면 이렇게 안 돼. 요것만 해요. 하고 쟤네 중요하시고 어차피 주시니까 그거 하다가 김건우
谁更耐得住，就是这些东西，没有其他什么东西。不舒服的球，不舒服的球就把位置拿小，让竞争多拿一点没关系。等你调整过来以后，你再去把方向拿大。然后你也是，他在往前的时候你多控制，不要去老是想打轮转，你在后面多控制，让他去多往前多去分析。然后多鼓励，互相鼓励，然后气质不能下来，气质一下来以后就不行。所以前面打那么臭也是领先的，为什么不一鼓作气，对吧？关键分的时候怎么样处理？明白吗？特别是落后的时候，要互相把这个气顶上啊，竞争也是，好不好？好，加油！加油，再见。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game. Level.
Just a couple of minutes ago,
Play.
I wasn't sure I'd be saying this. Third and final game. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely drop from Xia Yifan.
7-7, 1 love.
Yeah, hitting with the drift. Well, here we are, start of the deciding game, and we're already over the hour mark for the match. And it's been played at a blistering pace, hasn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it has. Lovely rallies. Where there's been a lot of changes in terms of attack and defense. Maintaining the focus is going to be a key factor here.
1-2.
You know, Steen, I think that Kong Hee-yong has developed a wonderful backhand. I don't remember shots like that previously.
No, and much more active on the front court than we saw her a year ago. I can't recall exactly which tournament it was. I noticed that she'd gotten much better in the front court.
2-all.
Excellent.
Well, it wasn't a clean hit, but it was jolly effective.
3-2.
demonstrating exactly what you said, Joe. And it is important in women's doubles to work on the non-preferred
they're challenging this.
Yeah.
So challenges all out.
Well, they are hitting with the drift, which would suggest it possibly has gone long. But I think it might be in.
It is.
Indeed, it is. Good challenge.
In. 4-2. Play.
She did one of those shots in the opening game, didn't she, Chen, that cross-court angled smash
3-4
into the forehand tram line. There it is again.
And it's worth using much more for the Chinese pair when they are in that position, because the most likely return is to the forehand of Jia Yifan, and that's lethal.
4-all.
Yeah, no wonder she's disappointed with that. Didn't really move back properly. Off. Well, the Chinese pair were lucky there because they were both leaving it for the other.
5-4.
No one was even near it. But it did indeed drop long. Look, they're both looking at each other.
Yeah. That indicates that they might be playing some shots that they should have left. Service error from Jia Yifan.
Yeah, second service error from her. Well, the rallies at the moment noticeably shorter than in the first two games.
Yeah, I sit with the feeling that the Koreans have played way better here in the third game, so the Chinese should take courage. They're only 1 point behind. But who can avoid these small patches of easy mistakes, and can Jia Yifan become a factor here in this third game? That's going to be decisive, in my opinion.
Play.
Good serve.
At the moment, the Koreans, I really like the Koreans' attitude, because they're going for it. They're sort of like, hey, we got something to win here. Whereas the Chinese, they're standing a little bit like, oh, we're defending, and can you please lose the match to us?
It's going wide.
But no celebrations on the Chinese side.
Service over. 6-8.
I'm not saying you should celebrate after each point, but these sort of, you've got to signal that you want to win this.
Yeah, and there's more of that definitely from the Koreans.
Much more.
It's the whole body language screams, we're absolutely going for this.
Yeah.
Whereas Chen, we talked in very early stages about her exuberance on court. We're not seeing any of that anymore.
10-6.
She's not where she should be, Johnny Fan. She's not playing really bad or anything, but she's just not making a difference, which she normally does.
Yeah. 6 of the last 7 points to the Koreans. 4-5 down they were. That's long of the back line.
11-6.
And 11-6 make that 7 of the last 8 points to the Koreans. And what on earth is going through the minds of Chen and Jia Fan?
자.
Something about a smash on the inside hip.
틀려서 안 되지. 그리고 수비가 잘 빨리기 때문에 계속 쌤 같은 얘기다.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
조용아, 리턴도. 막아 올리는 거.
Coaches, return to your chairs. Ready to play? Chair. Ready to play?
Interesting that now on the coaching bench along with Kang Kyung-jin is Tao Jiaoming.
Play.
So the reigning world champions need to try and up their game. And that's not helping their cause. Remember, the Koreans, in their 5th appearance at the All England, have never progressed past a quarter-final stage. Could this be the moment when they put that to bed? Oh, that's magnificent! Well, you won't see better than that.
13-6.
Watch the angle here. There wasn't an awful lot of space, but somehow she found it. Well, they break the run, but that had been 5 straight points and 9 of the previous 10 points. Nice. Good. Oh, wow. How on earth did they dig themselves out of that? The Chinese pair, they were in all sorts of trouble.
I already looked away because I thought they'd lost it. So
There they are, way out of position. Could that change the momentum of this? No.
Not the thing thought, but good bounce back by Kim and Kong.
14-8.
Nice block.
feel they are getting tricked into going too much forward here. Start all over again. Put Chen on the back court. Leave Jia Yifan for 3-4 shots before targeting her again.
Good rally. Oh, yes. Well, perhaps Kong Hee-yong should not have tried to intercept this one.
10-14.
Yeah, her partner would have been able to get it. But we can all be wise after the event, can't we?
Super important phase now. Next 3-4 rallies.
Oh yes, well worked by the world champions.
And they've awakened Jia Yifan. She's moving much quicker, much more ready to take responsibility. And I think it was those two fast-paced rallies that did it. And they have to be really careful, Kim and Kong.
That was good from Kim. She got the lucky net cords, Jia Yifan.
12-14.
And now 6 of the last 7 points to the Chinese pair. Hasn't it been a strange scoring pattern, Steve?
Yeah, very strange.
What's happening here? Oh, they've called for a medic.
Yeah. And this is going to take some time.
Yeah. Well, very glad to see the doctor assessing. We've had a number of instances recently where you and I have discussed at length where the doctor just, or the medic comes on and just gives some cold spray without actually assessing what the problem is. Here comes the cold spray. No, she wants both Achilles treated.
Hope they have some kind of sponsorship deal with the tape provider.
Well, we can't ignore the fact that this is an opportune moment to have a medical timeout when your opponents have just won 6 of the last 7 points.
The Chinese pair making the point to the umpire by being ready, wanting to play on. Well, she is not over-rushing, but unlike tennis, where there's a specific time for a medical timeout, it's very much at the discretion of both the umpire and the tournament referee and the doctor in the sport of badminton. I wonder how long that timeout, medical timeout, was. Missed it.
I can tell you it was about 2.5 minutes.
15.
Yeah, well, that's longer
12.
than in between games, isn't it? You only get 2 minutes in between games. That got deflected by the net cord, went out. Well, I've just been told that it was 3 minutes, the medical timeout. Oh, what a return! My goodness, how on earth did the Koreans win that rally?
16-12. Service over. 13-16.
Oh, good interception. Very, very good from the left-handed Jia Yifan.
14-16.
Knew exactly where the return was going to come, and she was ready and waiting.
And do you think the return is going to come to her backhand side now? I think so, or it's going to be a lift to Chen. Yeah, she could have covered that.
Yeah, good work again from the left-hander. Steen, you're absolutely right. She's come alive suddenly in this
15,
second
16.
half of the deciding game. 1 point in it. They were 7 points adrift not so long ago. That's 6-13.
Good shot.
Yeah, they're back level. Remarkable.
16-all.
A little over an hour and 20 minutes. And it's 1 game all. And 16 all. Good serve. Oh, that was going wide. Big point. This is so important. Oh, that's wild! My goodness me, that landed on the blue carpet. That, to me, Steen, is a sign of fatigue.
17-16.
Well, on a run of 5 straight points now. Chen and Jia Yifan.
Good flicker. Oh, she could have attacked that one.
Missed it. Well,
Jersey fan challenges.
they're challenging.
Call out.
It's actually their first challenge of the entire match.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 17 all. Play.
Well, I think the Koreans need to get themselves back on the attack again. Oh, that's a gift. That is an absolute gift at this stage of the match.
18.
Error
17.
on the return of serve. You've got to make your opponents play the shuttle.
Wide. Good play.
That's a super shot from Kong Hee-yong. Well, the backhand drive and then the
17.
backhand cross-court net shot or guided shot played to perfection. 2-point advantage and 2 points away from the first ever All-England semi-final for this Korean pair. I said they needed to get back on the attack, and that's precisely what they did in that rally. After an hour and 24 minutes, the Koreans now on the verge of victory.
20, match point 17. Net cord, it was badly deflected. Well, the court will need to be mopped. 18-20.
So first match point well saved by the Chinese pair, but another two remain for the Koreans. It's gone off to change a racket.
Wow.
And match point down, that's extraordinary. Amazing. She knew immediately with her first overhead shot that the strings had gone, and she ran off to change her racket. Absolutely extraordinary.
20.
There, she knows the racket's gone. Take over, partner. Now I'm back. That is just phenomenal. 2 match points have been well saved. This, the third and last match point opportunity until we go to extra points. I think this match deserves extra points, really, doesn't it? Indeed.
Wow.
It's 20 all. And extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
20 all.
That is fantastic from Chen. Big gap. Nice.
Going.
That is sensational. Drive defence there on the forehand side from Kong Hee-yong. And there was a big gap across corner, having been late onto the defensive shot.
21.
That is unbelievable. Look.
Both dropped their contact lenses at the same time.
Fourth match point opportunity for the Koreans.
Wow.
Brilliant! This has just got better and better.
This is one of the best women's doubles matches I've ever watched. Momentum, how many times has it changed? I've lost track of it.
Yeah.
The definition of pressure down 2 match points, and then your strings gone in the rally.
Service over. 21 all. Ready to play.
Kang, very animated.
Who's got the nerve? Who's got the character? There's no questioning the desire.
Play.
Oh, it's landed in.
Yeah.
It's a 5th match point opportunity
Service over.
for Kim So-young and Kong Hee-yong. That's way in.
21.
Look at the emotion. 22-21. This is just extraordinary.
Service over. 22 all.
Good flick.
Missed it.
Oh, they're challenging.
Challenges.
I thought that landed on the line.
Definitely worth a challenge.
It caught the line. The Chinese pair have no challenges left.
Challenge unsuccessful.
And quite remarkably, it is now a
remaining.
6th match point opportunity for the number 6 seeds, Kim So-young and Kong Hee-yong.
22. Play.
Good shot. Match point opportunity. Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young reversed the results of the World Championship final last year, surviving a match point in the second game. They've come back to beat the reigning world champions in an absolute thrilling encounter.
19-21, 22-20, 24-22.
An hour and 33 minutes of badminton of the very, very highest quality. Absolutely extraordinary. Well, they're through to their first ever All England semi-final, and what a way to do it. They were 19-20 down in the second game. Having lost the first, they survived that match point. The fluctuating fortunes in this third and deciding game, when they looked to be in control at 13-6 up, and then finally on their sixth match point opportunity, the moment of victory, and it all seemed a bit too much for the two Koreans. Both sank to the ground, almost unable to believe that they had beaten the world champions. Well, spare a thought for the former All England winners Chen and Jia Yifan. It takes two pairs to make such a great match, and it really was a wonderful, great match of women's doubles. So 19-21, 22-20, 24-22 in the deciding game in an hour and 33 minutes. Fantastic.
You play so well. Well played. Well played. Thank you.
Well, you can download the Badminton For You app by scanning the QR code on the screen at the moment, and you can follow all the match statistics and follow everything live from the All England Championships. It's just a touch away. Well, after that thrilling women's doubles, we turn our attention